If I could go back in time and tell my 20 or 30-year-old self to do these things and stop chasing trends, I would do it. There's so many things I regret not doing sooner, so I want to share those with you today. Even if you're not in your 20s or 30s, it's never too late to start. First thing I would have done was started treating my neck and my chest like my face. So as you all can see here, I have some hyperpigmentation here, you guys. I was so stupid as a teenager. I was out in the sun. If I could tell anyone younger than me, please stay out of the sun. But the one thing I wish I started earlier was taking my skincare routine and bringing it down to my chest. I used to just stop at my face, and then in my 40s I realized, like, hey, I'm missing this part of my chest. My chest looks totally different from my face, and I'm trying to catch up. So what I do every time I do any step of my routine, serums, tretinoin, glycolic acid toners, everything I do to my face, I do to my chest as well. So I just, whatever's left, like if I have moisturizer and there's a little bit left on my hands, I make sure to apply it to my chest, but I also do my hands as well, because hands show age a lot sooner than other parts of the body. So now I do my chest and my hands as part of my whole face routine. Number 2, I'd start incorporating coconut oil into my oral and skin health. Now this one no one believes me on, because I think it sounds kind of woo-woo, but I promise it works, you guys. So I had gum disease last year. They were considering me having surgery for my gum disease because it was getting that bad, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I brush my teeth all the time. You guys, I don't play when it comes to my oral hygiene. So I was like, what is going on? So what I started doing at night before bed is I brush my teeth like normal, just like normal, spit it out. I make sure I take all my pills, whatever I have to drink, do all that, brush my teeth. Then as the final step right before bed, I take some coconut oil and I take my toothbrush, rinse it off, and I just dip it into the coconut oil, and I just brush my teeth with the coconut oil, and I just let it sit. I don't spit it out. I don't do anything. I just basically am coating my entire gums with the coconut oil. You guys, please listen to me. Please. I went back 6 months later after doing this religiously every single night, and my gum disease was gone. It reversed. My dentist didn't believe me. She was like, what are you doing? Your gum disease is so much better. And I was like, I didn't change anything except I just, every night before bed, I coat my gums with coconut oil. And I did a lot of research, you all, and there's so many benefits to coconut oil. Like, it's antimicrobial, it's antiviral. Plus, I think since it's an oil, just hydrating the gums, and so the gums aren't stripped. Because brushing the teeth with toothpaste, maybe it's stripping stuff. I don't know the science behind it, you all. All I know is it works. So I wish I had done this so long ago, because I think my gums would be so much healthier now if I started incorporating coconut oil in my oral hygiene right before bed. Number 3, I'd stop using so many products and invest in the right tools instead. Now, in my 20s and 30s, we didn't have the at-home tools that we have now. So if I could rewind time and wish that tools were available back then, I would definitely start earlier. So anyone who's in their 20s and 30s, please start at-home devices. They're super easy to use. They're proven to give amazing results. And the one that I use consistently, I talk about all the time, I've used this for 2 years now, is the one by Bluemene. It's a microcurrent device. Microcurrent devices work deep down to help tighten the skin. They help depuff. They can help with acne. They can help with fine lines. There's so many amazing benefits. You all do your research yourself on microcurrent therapy. It's incredible. I use this every single night to help with the laxicity. Laxicity, is that the word I'm going for? In my jawline. So as I'm starting to get older, I've started to get a little bit loose in here. This is starting to come down a little bit. So to counteract that, every single night after I do my skincare routine, I use this device to help tone up the skin. So I like this one because it has 3 different lights. The green light is called the jawline stature, and that helps with depuffing. So if I'm really puffy and I want to kind of drain, like here under the eyes, I can get puffy. Sometimes I'll use it like that. You just keep your thumb on here, and it just does this gentle vibration. And I'll use this to help depuff my face if I'm just feeling really swollen, if I need a good lymphatic massage. But also, my main thing I do is I tighten my jawline. So I really focus here every night. And I'm going to do one side so you all can see. I just work this along my jawline, and it's super relaxing, almost like my DIY spa treatment. I enjoy it. It feels nice. It helps tighten that jawline. And what I'll do is just keep pulling that skin gently up, and that microcurrent is going to go down and help tighten that skin. So I want to show you the difference between this side and this side. I have a window right here. There's no magic, whatever I'm doing right now, you guys. But do you see, every time I do it, it just lifts it a little bit more every single day. So I'm very consistent with it. But do you see this side compared to this side? Let me turn it. Here, I'll even take the camera so you guys can see I'm not doing any trickery. Do you see? Like, it just really tightens the skin. So I swear by this all the time just because it works. It absolutely works. If you press the button, it has a blue light therapy. I'll use that if I'm having a breakout because blue light therapy helps with like acne. And then the red light therapy produces collagen. So if you want to just every day like start building collagen, you can use this for that. It is incredible. I use it every night. It only takes me a couple minutes. It's super easy to use. It's very affordable considering I use this every single night. So this is our partner for today's video is Bluemene. I love them so much. I've been working with them for a long time because I love their device so much. So the first 50 people, you all get a discount. So only 50 people get the discount. I'll put it in the description box. I'll also put it across the screen if anyone wants to try it. Hands down my favorite device, you guys. If you've not used microcurrent device in your skincare routine, I think it's a bonus. If you simplify your skincare routine and add this in, I think you'll really love the results. Number 4, I'd incorporate castor oil into my nighttime routine. Okay, this next one, a lot of people online talk about, and it's incorporating castor oil into my routine. So I got this on Amazon, you all. It's just a little empty tube, and I just buy this castor oil here. Let me show it on camera so you all can see. I just get this organic castor oil and I put it in here. And every night I put this on my lashes and my brows, and this kind of coats them. It helps with lash growth. It helps hydrate my lashes. There's so many amazing benefits to castor oil that I wish I knew in my 20s and 30s. So I'll put that on my lashes and things. I feel like my lashes and brows are healthier. I don't know if I would say that I've seen like growth per se. I've seen them get longer, but I don't know if I've seen like hairs sprouting in. But it definitely hydrates my lashes. They're healthier. They're softer. They're longer. I just feel like it's a great benefit to add castor oil to your skincare routine. Sometimes I'll put a little bit under my eyes at night before bed if I want to depuff and I just need some extra hydration. There's so many amazing benefits to castor oil, you all. I'll try to put some of them on the screen, but just incorporating that is a very cheap and easy way to just add some amazing benefits to your skin that doesn't take any extra time at all. You literally just slap it on, comb it through your brows and your lashes. Bam, you're ready to go for bed. Number 5, I use retinoids or tretinoin a lot sooner. Now this one's kind of a given because everyone knows about retinols now, but I actually started using this at 28. So I would say I would go back in time and still do the same thing. I was thankful that my dermatologist when I was 28 told me about tretinoin. So I got on this early and I swear that's why my skin texture is the way it is. It's not that I have great genes or anything like that, you guys. I've just worked really hard on my skin and I've been very, very, very consistent on incorporating tretinoin in my skin. Like I'm 45. I don't have studio lights. I'm literally, there's a bathroom window right here. My skin looks pretty good. I've got some hyperpigmentation I'm still working on, but overall my texture is really good because I've incorporated tretinoin into my skin. I get the prescription grade. See your dermatologist, you guys. Start, twice a week. At night, I wash my face, I tone, then I put my tretinoin down, I let it absorb for a minute, then I put my moisturizer on top, and that's it. And I do that 2, maybe 3 times a week, and you start at lowest percentage, and then over about 6 months or so, you gradually increase it. Now I'm at the 1% there. My skin tolerates it really well because I've just been using it for a really long time, but I swear tretinoin will transform your skin. So if you're in your 20s and 30s, or even if you're 40s and up, it's never too late to start. Get on that tretinoin. I'm telling you, you'll thank me. Number 6, I'd give myself a scalp massage to have healthy hair. Now this one I just started kind of recently because honestly I didn't know about it, you all, and that is scalp massage. Now I have struggled with hair loss for the last 10 years or so. I've been very open about it. I do red light therapy for my scalp. I do lots of things, but I wish I had done something so simple as this, just taking a silicone scrubber, and every time I wash my hair, I just really work it into the skin. This is going to improve circulation. It's really going to deep clean the scalp. It's going to get off dead skin off of your scalp. I feel like in my 20s and 30s, I didn't know that scalp health is skin. It's just like your face. You have to treat it like you would your face and really baby it and exfoliate and add serums and things like that. I wasn't doing any of that, so I wish I could go back in time and start this sooner. Then maybe my hair loss wouldn't have been so bad. But I feel like this is so cheap and easy, you guys. You just get on Amazon. It's like less than 10 bucks and you just kind of massage it in. And then I have various serums and things that I'll put on my scalp after I wash my hair. And between that, the red light therapy and things, I feel like my hair has stopped thinning and it feels thicker now than it did in my 30s, which is amazing. So all of these little beauty hacks and things, they take like just a couple minutes to do, but they really do add up if you're consistent with it over time. Number 7, I'd add magnesium to support sleep and overall health. Now this tip I'm going to tread very lightly because I'm not a doctor and I'm not here to tell you guys what to take. I'm just telling you what I personally do. I have incorporated magnesium into my daily vitamin routine for years and I've noticed a huge difference, you all, and I'm going to tell you from studies, medical studies, of the benefits of magnesium magnesium. It can help things with migraines, cardiovascular disease, bone health, blood pressure, anxiety, sleep, improves mood, protein production, heart rhythm. There's so many benefits of magnesium. You'll do your research yourself, and there's different types of magnesium to take. The most common one is magnesium glycinate. That one helps with anxiety, sleep issues, and things like that. So I always, before bed, I'm in my bedroom, I take some magnesium before bed. I personally am taking magnesium taurate right now just because I'm trying to regulate blood sugar and blood pressure levels, but glycinate is a great one. Again, you do your research. Talk to your doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but there's so many benefits to all of magnesium. It's a vital mineral that we all need in our bodies. So you feel like you're deficient or you feel like you're having different symptoms, talk to your doctor about it. It's been life-changing for me personally adding it into my vitamin routine. I definitely notice I sleep better. I'm less irritable. I'm not so moody. My heart rate is more stable. There's so many benefits I've seen by adding magnesium to my diet. So every night before bed, I take it. I'm good. I'm golden. Number 8, I'd avoid harsh scrubs and exfoliants. Now, I am from the era, you guys, where we grew up on the St. Ives apricot scrub. Anyone else say it there with me? We felt we were doing amazing things, taking care of our skin, exfoliating with basically like ground up shells. I don't do that anymore, obviously. So I wish I could go back in time and knew back then like the apricot scrub is not good and to be more gentle on my skin. So what I do now is rice enzymes. I do these a couple times a week. There's a couple that I like. I really like the Tatcha one right now. I think that's a great brand. The rice polish is just a nice enzyme. I'll mix it with a little water a couple times a week. I'll just gently exfoliate the skin. So I'll get all the dead skin cells off, but I'm not stripping the skin. Especially as I get older, anything that strips the skin is not good because that's just going to cause irritation, inflammation. We want to be gentle and baby the skin, but still exfoliate. So that's why I like the enzyme-based exfoliants versus like the really harsh physical ones because it won't strip my skin or irritate it. Number 9, I'd switch to gentle pH balancing cleansers. Now this one is so huge, y'all, because in my 20s and 30s, I used to use really harsh foaming cleansers because I wear a lot of makeup. So I was like, I gotta get my face clean. It's all about, I gotta get it off, gotta get the makeup off. So I would use these really harsh foaming cleansers, you guys. Then my skin would dry out. Then I'd have to pack on oils and heavy moisturizers. Then I'd break out. It was this whole vicious cycle. And finally, I broke the cycle, you all. I broke it. Instead of using harsh cleansers, if I'm wearing makeup, I'll double cleanse. So I'll go in with a balm or an oil, like one that you guys know I love, the LMS Pro Collagen line. They have a cleansing balm. You can use a face oil, just something to get the makeup to melt off. And then I go in with a gentle pH balanced cleanser. I love this one by Regelica. It's a women-owned brand. It's a beautiful Korean formula, highly effective. It cleanses my skin, but it doesn't strip it. I never use anything that's like a harsh foam anymore. I want something that's gentle. And if I need extra cleansing, if I have a full base makeup, I just do that double cleanse. But I definitely use the pH balance cleansers, something light. Again, I don't want to strip my skin. And I've noticed since I've been doing that now, I don't break out. I'm not inflamed. I don't have skin irritation. My skin is so much happier, you guys, because I stopped using harsh things on my skin. And number 10, I go for simplicity over hyper trends. Now this one, I wish I had done in my 20s and 30s too, because in my 30s, you guys know, I showed my skincare routine. It was like a 12-step program. Like, what the heck was I doing using all of these products? I've really simplified my skincare routine now, especially now that I'm 40s. For one, I'm tired. You all don't have time. I've simplified how many products I use, but then I very strategically incorporated the devices. So that's why I have things like microcurrent device and red light therapy mask and things like that, because they're easy to use. I don't have to use them every day, but on a day-to-day basis, I'm using 4 products at most, morning and night. And it simplifies my skincare routine so there's less chances of me having irritation, breakouts, inflammation. I'm not piling so many products on. Then I'm bringing in my at-home face devices to just enhance my simplified skincare routine. So in the end, I feel like I'm saving money even though I'm investing in tools. I'll use those tools for years to come, but then my skincare routine, I have it very tight and simple, and I'm not burning through so many different products, if that makes sense. So that's what's worked amazing for me. Let me know if I'm missing any in this list, you all, so I can learn from you on what things you wish you had done sooner. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next week for another video.